it, Scott Ritter, McGregor, about a false flag is going to lead us into war with Russia. We are at war with them. It's not a proxy war. We're at war with them already, training troops, our troops being there, Americans being there. And as we said before, if I asked you to give me money and arms and grenades to go kill the guy next door, you're an accessory to the crime. And so now they're going to use a false flag to make it legit. And we just saw what happened yesterday when Poland came out and said, oh, we were bombed, with a missile from Russia, and 2 people were killed. Oh, 2 people were killed? Hey, how many were killed in Yemen? Oh, how many were killed in Libya? How many were killed in Afghanistan? How many? 2 people were killed. Oh, my God. The first words out of Biden's mouth, we're going to do everything we can. We will defend Poland. We will defend NATO. Oh, you're going there? What kind of country is this when we got one clown saying what we are going to do?
So the United States government, as we speak, you and I have talked about this. You don't see it in the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal or CNN or Fox. We have 40,000 troops, 40,000 in Poland at the Polish-Ukraine border, working with 50,000 Polish troops. And the president of Poland has said, we have to get Crimea away from Russia and back to the Ukraine. I mean, this is madness of a very, very high order. This is actually an area where I agreed with Trump for all of his narcissism and ignorance about the government. He was right that we should not be involved in NATO. NATO may have had a vitality in the late 40s, but it should have had a shelf life of 5 or 10 years. Because if this missile was a Russian missile and was aimed at Poland, then we would be legally obliged to enter that war. That would be absurd.
Yeah.
McGregor, Geraldi, Ritter, you, I, some other colleagues of ours that do this for a living, all predicted this kind of false flag to drag NATO and drag the United States in. Fortunately, saner heads have prevailed this morning. I don't know what the truth is, but the consensus seems to be this was an accident because Putin is just too smart to have ordered this, too cunning to have permitted this, knowing that the last thing he wants is 90,000 troops, 50,000 Poles, and 40,000 Americans entering Ukraine.
All right, here's the headline from CNN. NATO chief, quote, this is not Ukraine's fault. The deadly strike in Poland, deadly strike they use, right? Killed 2 people, hundreds of thousands being slaughtered all over the world. Hey, how about what's going on in Tigray? What's Tigray? Is that like a gray tea? No, it's a place in Ethiopia. Tens of thousands of people that were killed, but we won't talk about that. They don't count. Anyway, the deadly strike in Poland was likely fired, you ready? By Ukraine's defense. This is CNN. Ready now for this? Quote, but Russia bears ultimate responsibility as it continues its illegal war, NATO chief says. Wait a minute. You say Ukraine fired it, but Russia bears ultimate responsibility? NATO chief? How about a NATO chief piece of crap? No, to be proper, a NATO chief piece of shit. Who are you shoving down your throat that Russia bears responsibility for it when somebody else did it?
I mean, this is the mentality of the globalists in Western Europe and in the American State Department. Blame everything on Russia, try to drive Putin from office, and innocents are slaughtered in the process, and we see that happening in Ukraine. Who the hell cares? I mean, this is what their attitude is. I mean, for what he said to have been true, the Ukrainians would have had to have gotten Russian hardware, Russian projectiles, and aimed them at Poland and pretended that it was Russia.
You got it. You got it.
And then for all that to have happened, somehow it's still Russia's fault.
Yeah.
That Ukraine captured their hardware, captured their missiles, and fired it at Poland.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm scratching my head. This is the ultimate head scratcher because it's just totally, utterly without belief.
And this is how
they mainstream media will tout it as if it is believable and as if it is truthful.
Yeah. But this is how they take you to war. The propaganda by these freaks. They're mentally ill people. You know, we had the midterm elections in America, as we said, you know, the Bloods and Crips you voted for, the murders and thieves. They steal our money, give it to the big corporations, banks, they too big to fail, and all the wars and all the murders and on and on and on. So it really added up to nothing. And it's just more of the same. And we need a third party here, or else this country's finished. And as I keep saying, and will continue to say, there's nobody in America that should be the president that will give the country what it needs and what it is and bring it back than Judge Andrew Napolitano.
Well, thank you, Gerald. I mean, I love all of our work together.
No, this is serious. Because you've got Donald Trump running again. You're a loser. You're not going to win. Look what happened in the midterm elections. You got to be a complete imbecile to see where the Trump power is. If the Trump power was so strong, the Republicans would have won very big.
Right.
End of story. End of story. So you're going to lose. You're going to lose, and the Democrats are going to come back.
Right.
We need
Imagine Joe Biden or Kamala Harris in the White House with huge majorities in both houses of Congress. That's what Trump will visit on us, and the Republicans will visit on us if they are crazy enough to nominate him. If they nominate Trump and he runs against Biden, the issue will not be Biden's incompetence, which it should be. The issue will be Trump's character, personality, and alleged crimes.
Yep.
And if Republicans want to make that the issue, they're going to get buried.
Yep. Now, this is terrible what's going on. We need you, Judge. And everybody, please do what you can to spread the word of freedom, peace, and justice. And remember, the Trends Journal is no magazine like it. And we're giving you everything we can, history before it happens. And as Judge Napolitano said, with the whole Ukraine war breaking out, himself, Phil Giraldi, Scott Ritter, McGregor, and others, you know, a few of us have really been on this and given you everything that you need to know what's going on, what's next, and what you need to do. So please spread the word. And Judge, please consider running for president of the United States. We need you. Thank you so much,
Gerald. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.